Greetings. It is March 27th. This is my long overdue update. And I'm trying to put it into 2 minutes. It seems so unfair. However, there's so many different experiences that have been taking places and awarenesses and observations that we really could sit and go for days. And this is probably my first update, is that I am launching organization campouts, and they will be we're going to start here in Texas. We're going to find some campground and just like organize people who want to come up with plans, who want to hear solutions, who want to experience outdoors, who want to just kind of get a break from one way of life to experience maybe a different one with different people, with different ideas, and just connect, right? Like see the similarities and how people are coming together to create solutions and to build a new world, because the world that we've lived in, we're seeing it collapse, and it's such a great time. And I'm very excited for the community sovereignty that is being birthed right now. I'm excited for the oneness that is coming forth. Like, it's so much happening I'm very excited for. So that's new. Very excited to be popping that off. And I'm gonna send y'all the information on that too. Next, track has been like my physical body, where my physical body takes place every day most of the time. So I'm normally like engaging with kids in like a very cool space with coaches, computer techie, learning all that. Like, that's been great. Realizing like it's the year 10, so I don't know if it's year 10, but it's over a decade, and seeing the growth, seeing the dots, like there's a wiring in my brain that understands systems and processes and like maps, and very systematic, and it's been so beautiful to unlock. So having that space to do that's been great, and then to be able to interact with people, and then also it's been an opportunity to where like as things are collapsing everywhere, I think it's like the veil is very thin, so we see that things are away, but we don't know, and we're starting to feel that the way they are may not always be the best way. And having that courage and taking that initiation to have conversations with people about like, why is this like this? Has it been effective? Like, what, just getting an understanding, and then being able to just have conversations about where we can be more efficient, where we can be more compassionate, considerate of all parties, versus just like following something because that's the way it's always been. So that's a great space that I've been noticing that happen. And also to get very great feedback on like the energy that you carry, and like the desirability that people want to have you in their presence. So that's been very beautiful there. We have a mom due soon, so that's been really great. Really great, just like the learning there. So that's just like so many things, right? So like track, not only is it track, but it's also like a generational thing, like doing it with my dad, and just that experience that we get to have, and like how that bleeds into family and connect. Like track is family, like for real, like that's how it shows up in a way of like lineages, passed down, like that type of stuff. And really good awareness, like with my dads. Shout out to dads, and shout out to boom. So then we go over to doula and supporting moms and studying midwifery, because that's where we're at right now. And that's just been just a deep dive into physiology, into the body, into life, into processes. Like there is just a deliciousness about life, and it's such a contrast to be assisting very hands-on in like creating life. So like the investment and the passion to create a world to where that life thrives is very important. Going back to the organized campouts or whatever I said at the beginning. So that's been really beautiful to experience. And like, again, just that's my body. Like, that's the body work. That's the conscious mind body physiology connection. That's learning how the lymphatic system works, and like and even the medical system. So it's very legal. So I'm learning like how hospitals work and just listening to the teachings, and I'm just like, this is like how they word it. It's, when I tell you it's master manipulation. That's why, and that brings me to another thing, but I'm not going to ramble and tangent. But doula is great. I'm learning so much. It's unlocking so much. And it's allowed me to connect with people, like meeting moms and dads and kids and just like doctors and other midwives. So that's beautiful. And then photography is like, it has direction now. And that's something that, direction in the sense of like, we understand like what we want to focus on, and we can do that. Like, execution is like way more high. So value may not be as high, but execution is just here for it. Which is almost like sharpening the toolkit, right? So when we finally meet that moment, we've done the practicing and we've executed the thing, so we're ready for that moment. So this is year one, feeling all the things, and grateful to already have things in motion rather than starting. You know, and that's a moment of very deep gratitude I'm witnessing. Of like, I was sharing this with JG, of just like, there's almost like a, what did I say? Preventiveness, almost like, this could feel heavier if I was just getting started with all that I'm doing, you know, and being able to balance it all. So, boom. And then that's photography. We are launching, and this is alongside with what's happening in the world and the timing and the alignment. Back in like January, it was very like, ooh, it was just downloads. And then February, literally like February 1st, Community Health Currency was birthed, and it's just been like rolling. So that's an organization that is going to go coincide with organized campouts. And organized campouts also gives me, I have to give respect to Mr. Bruce Green, the community service coordinator at Eastmore Academy High School in Columbus, Ohio. Yes, Mr. Green. So just that concept of it seemed then so minute, of like, oh yeah, we're just going to camp out on the tennis courts, right? And it was like something about experiencing what it was like to sleep outside, and that awareness, right? And I think then it was like a survival thing. That essence carries till today. And it also incorporates a community aspect. It incorporates a oneness with Earth. So we're moving to Earth, to nature, to you know, just connect purely and intimately. Anywho, so that's Community Health Currency. It's really cool. Like, the thing that's challenging with that right now is that it's launching locally, and my local presence is very wide. So like narrowing down to one specific city is just like, it requires time to get out, which track has been majority of my life right now in this season, which I know. So, however, segue, I have been able to connect with a farmer, which has been really cool. And we are actually meeting, this will be our third meetup, on Tuesday in April 6th. And I'm gonna go to the farm and get into it. So that's very exciting to be building those connections with growers. Like, he's a seller at the farmers market, so that's really exciting to grow and connect with people doing the things that I want to do and learning the things to learn so I can go and duplicate these systems. So it's giving motion, it's giving motion, it's giving gratitude, it's giving so beautiful. Family's great and growing. Leslie's here. We got to see Jazz and Diamond. People are having, like, it's just, things are happening, and I'm really grateful to be able to cultivate and to bring forth my unique contribution to all that's happening. So, yeah, that's my update.